Robbie Williams matches outfits with Pamela Anderson in white suit at Deadline Contenders Film event, after revealing he was threatened to be kicked out of Take That aged 16. Robbie Williams matched Pamela Anderson in an all-white outfit as the duo posed together at the Deadline Contenders Film event in Los Angeles on Saturday. The singer, 50, looked dapper as he attended the star-studded event in a white and gray pinstriped suit with a vest underneath. He accessorized with a silver chain and cross necklace as he posed for snaps with the 57-year-old former Baywatch star. Pamela looked angelic as she color-coordinated with Robbie in a long white shirt and pleated skirt, elevated with nude, pointy-toe heels. The mother of two, who stars in Gia Coppola's upcoming drama The Last Showgirl, stuck to her makeup-free practice as she bared her freckled face. Her signature blonde hair was parted down the middle as it fell freely down her back. Robbie also spoke on a panel at the event as he discussed his upcoming biopic, Better Man. The Deadline event kicks off movie awards season with panel conversations featuring some of the year's hottest films, as a one-stop shop for awards voters to experience the story of acclaimed films up close and personal. It comes just after Robbie admitted he never felt his place within Take That was safe after he was almost kicked out of the band when he was just 16 years old. The singer was the youngest member of the band, alongside Gary Barlow, Mark Owen, Jason Orange and Howard Donald, from when they formed in 1990 until he went solo in 1995. Robbie recalled how he struggled to pick up the intricate dance moves and felt that their manager, Nigel Martin Smith, never loved or liked him, which led him to seek safety in drugs and alcohol. Speaking on the upcoming BBC documentary, Boy Bands Forever, he said Martin threatened to kick him out. Robbie began, "The early days of Take That were spent in rehearsals." He continued, "I had no dance background and the routines were so intricate so I would have trouble picking up the steps which would make me look like I was being lazy. This was brought up in not a favorable way. Let's just say Nigel wasn't very happy with my application. It won't be difficult to kick you out of the band and get someone else with dark hair from Stoke-on-Trent and call him Robbie, is what I remember. It made me feel like my place within the band was never safe or guaranteed. I was not loved, not even liked, and I was 16. Responding to the claims, Nigel added, "I think we all loved each other and still do. He's clever, isn't he? It's my fault because part of what we discussed was about telling stories. Robbie is brilliant at it. Nobody goes through that level of fame and comes out the other side sane or not mentally affected by it. Then if you mix that with a manager that wasn't incredible at man management or emotional management, that is a toxic workplace. My way of finding safety came in the form of substances and alcohol. I's become feral, lots of coke, lots of darkness. Lots of come-downs that were hellish. Complete active addiction." Nigel recalled, "He was getting drunk and partying and I think he was doing drugs of some sort, a couple of E's or whatever, only what lads of his age do on a night out. It was no big deal. I would have known if it was that bad." Robbie said Nigel should have known more and done his part to protect him. "He is smart as Robbie and it's quite a clever thing to say, I did drugs because I was in a band where I was allowed girlfriends or whatever, that evil." Nigel, the manager, responded. Robbie continued, "I'm either incredibly clever or I may have just experienced something that really damaged me." Boy Bands Forever takes a deep dive into the careers of 90s and noughties acts such as Take That, Westlife and Blue, and is set to air this weekend. Meanwhile, in Pamela's upcoming project, The Last Showgirl, she portrays a veteran showgirl who must sort her future when her show abruptly wraps after 30 years. The movie is slated for a January 10, 2025 release, and earlier this week a first-look trailer captivated fans and prompted Oscar buzz. It also stars Jamie Lee Curtis, Brenda Song, Kiernan Shipka, among others. Pamela has sparked speculation that she will nag a Best Actress Academy Award nod for the role. Meanwhile, Curtis' performance was praised as a force of nature by Variety critic Peter D. Bruges. Deadline's Pete Hammond said, "Anderson is remarkable in this role, which fits her own natural optimism but also gives her the chance to play her emotions laid bare. She will break your heart." The review continued, "I have always thought she was an underrated comedic actress, based especially on her short-lived 2005 sitcom Stacked, but the dramatic chops have not been there before, certainly not on the scale. And she is all in here." Pamela last acted in the 2017 film adaptation of Baywatch, reprising her iconic role as C.J. Parker. In January 2023 she starred in her Netflix documentary Pamela, a love story, and she also released her memoir Love, Pamela that month.